Hey everybody, it's LuckyJack20 and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. In the last part, we're about to start the next day. So now here in Riku, you can talk to him and he's basically asking, he wants to call our Raft the High Wind, but you know what, I'm going to call it the Excalibur, because that's just the default option. So yeah, looks like they're going to have a contest to see what the name of the raft is going to be like. So, yep, not wasting any time, getting right into the action. This looks like it's a race. Let's see, that star-like thing over there. Now, everyone always shows themselves being... Wait on.
I'm captain. And if you win...
I get to share the Palpu with Kyrie.
Huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kyrie.
You sly devil.
Wait a minute. Okay, on my count.
Alright, now everyone always shows himself winning the first one, but you know what? I might as well show what happens if you lose, but I'm not going to go down without a fight at least. Jump, speed this up because you don't know who wants to watch a losing race. Okay, good. Now, these jumps always kind of mess me up. Let's see. Go, one there, two there, three. Shoot. Alright, well, we can at least keep it close. But, because I think what he says is honestly funny. Oh well. Yeah, score 1 to 4 doesn't matter. Alright, we're naming the raft High Wind. He's like, you bitch. Anyway. You jerk. Anyway. Was that? Oh, the Balbo thing? It was just a joke. You should have seen your face. You know what? I'm gonna let's have a rematch because I need to regain my honor. Now, here's a quick little route you can do. That's the way you can do it. This is the way I like doing it. Just cut across the beach here in the shallow water. Jump every now and then in case you want a little boost. I'll just come down here. Just keep moving. It's good to jump in the water for some reason. I always found that. Anyway, gonna cut across here. There we go. Let's save you some time for jumping. There. Alright, we're doing good so far. Oh, come on. I could say that his jumping messed me up, but I'll just take it like a man. Anyway, we're gonna jump up here. Okay. Don't know why the heck he's walking like that. It's only gonna let me win. Alright, there we go. Yeah, 2 to 4, who cares? So now if you win, you get a pretty stone. Now that isn't actually a very useful item. It doesn't help you. You can't equip it like the protect chain we got earlier. It's just one of those selling type of items where you get it just so you can sell. You could actually keep doing that race over and over again to get up to like all 99. So you get like 2,000 money right off the go. But anyway, we're gonna get some food today. So we have sea lake, mushrooms, coconuts, fish, and drinking water. But not from this ocean. Nope, nope. That would not be good. Alright. I'm just speeding everything up today because there's a lot of time-consuming little tasks we're doing now. We can push this boulder, get our second mushroom. Yep, see that first mushroom we got in the last part? It was useful, huh? Now here we can speed up. To get coconuts, you have to hit these trees. Now, these brown ones are no use to you. You want a little yellowish one like this one, yeah. Alright. Gonna speed up again because I'm going to show you we can get drinking water. You can either get it from the little pond / waterfall thing on the other side of the island, or on this side there's a little fountain coming out of the island. You can fill it up there. Okay, down to the other side of the island because you can't get the 2 coconuts from the same, I guess, palm tree area. Gonna head out to this island over here because there's another set of coconut trees over there.
Stronger, but odds are
yeah,
still no match for Riku. We took him on 3-1 last time, and he whipped us all. Well, I guess Kyrie can always count on him.
Right. Okay. That just seems kind of rude what he's talking about. Anyway. Hitting these coconut trees all day long, hitting these coconuts while sing this song. Okay, there. Alright, now we got the 2 coconuts. Now if you climb this little tiny pole here. You know what? Well, let's see. Like, I'm thinking whether or not I should do an episode tomorrow on for most people Christmas Day. Yeah, I think I just might, and we're gonna head to that secret place Walker was talking about. But you know, I think I just might. For anyone who's, because I don't know, I just feel like I should. And you know, it's only a quick thing I can do. It's not like it's gonna get in the way of any celebrations we do. It's just a quick 2-second click to hit the upload button, done. It'll probably be Banjo-Tooie part anyway. Get this third mushroom and the cutscene starts. And whoa, what the heck? I think I see Sora on the left, but is that supposed to be Kyrie? Oh, he's remembering something. Seems so cute. Must have been them when they were really little. Wow, Sora, your drawing skills, well, they're in need of improvement at that time, but hey, oh well, mine kind of sucked at the time too. What's he drawing now? Aw, it's him sharing the Pow Poo, but it's technically just him giving it. What the?
What? Who's there?
I've come to see the door to this world.
Huh?
This world has been connected.
Well, what are you talking about?
Tied to the dark.
Getting bad vibes off this guy.
Soon to be completely eclipsed.
Well, whoever you are, stop freaking me out like this. Huh? Well, where did you come from?
You do not yet know what lies beyond the door.
So you're from another world?
Bingo.
There is so very much to learn. You understand so little.
Oh yeah? Well, you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
Yeah, you tell him, Sora.
A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
What the? He just poofed out of thin air again. Oh well. But yeah, I always kind of thought this room was really kind of cool. There's like drawings everywhere. Which is why I'm wondering why the heck Waka has never. He said that like him and Tyler are gonna come here later and like look around the place, but it looks like they could have already been here drawing. But anyway, just gonna leave the secret place for now because there's nothing else we can really do here. Just gonna head on over. No, this way, yeah, this way, this is the right way. So much speeding up this part, I'm sorry.
Hey Sora, have you heard about the legendary power of the Pow Poo fruit?
Yeah, we already heard about it.
They say if you share it with someone you really care for, it binds you together forever and ever, through eternity. It's so romantic. I gotta try it sometime.
Okay. Oh well. Trying to think. I do remember where Selfie was from this time. Thinking. Oh yeah, it was Final Fantasy VIII. That was it. Why I had it written down? I don't know. I just kind of one of those pet peeves. I had to know the lost of shells. Cool. All right. Wait. Oh crap! I forgot about the fish. Anyway, you can come back over here to where Selfie was and just start swimming out, and you'll see these little shallows in the water. Move towards them, and you'll collect a fish. And it's basically all on this side of the island, not on the other side. So, there's that third one. There it is. No, second one. Third one. Is it over here by the island? Nope. Oh, it's over here, huh? There it is. Okay. Come on. No. I'm gonna get you. Huh? Bring it. Anyway, there. And we got another high potion. Hooray! Yeah, let's go home. I'm done for the day. Time for some cutscenes. Yay.
You know, Riku has changed.
Yeah, just a little.
What do you mean? Well...
You okay?
Sora, let's take the raft and go. Just the
What
two
the
of
heck?
us. Huh? Just kidding.
You know, I'm taking it back. I'm gonna
You're
talk
the one
through
that's changed,
some of these
Barry.
cutscenes, like just a little, maybe a little comment here and there. Not gonna like have big conversations like this.
I was a little
You know, just a little
afraid at first,
input here and there.
But now I'm ready. No matter where I go or what I see, I know I can always come back here. Right?
Yeah, of course.
That's good.
She's all being
Sora,
careful and
don't ever
cautious.
change.
Huh?
She's such a sweet girl. As me as characters go, I guess, yeah.
Once we set sail, it'll be great.
Such an awesome sunset. Anyway. Another meanwhile, I guess. Now, I guess I could do this in a funny voice, like Mickey, but... Nah. Sorry to rush off without saying goodbye, but there's big trouble brewing. I'll say. Not try, but the stars have been blinking out one by one, and that means disaster can't be far behind. Hate to leave you all, but I've got to go check into it. Oh. There's someone with a key, the key to our survival, so I need you and Goofy to find him and stick with him. Got it? We need that key, or we're doomed. So go to Traverse Town, find Leon. He'll point you in the right direction. Okay, maybe I'll just try one line. P.S. Would you apologize for me? Thanks, pal. Oh. Okay, that's the only line I'm doing. Sorry, I can't keep that up.
Oh dear, what could this mean? It means we'll just have to trust the king.
Gorge, I sure hope he's all right.
You're honest. Don't worry. We'll find the king and the ski.
Thank you. Both of you.
Daisy, can you take care of them?
Of course. You be careful now, both of you.
Oh, and to chronicle your travels, he will accompany you.
Wait, who? Oh,
Over here! Cricket's the name. Jiminy Cricket at your service.
Jiminy! Anyway,
We hope for your safe return. Please, help the king.
I was like, you bet. They were like, take care. Goofy's like,
You're coming too.
ah, Goofy. I don't know, there's just something about Goofy that just makes the mood in every single scene. Just adds that little bit.
Gorge, Jiminy, your world disappeared too?
It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I can see, I'm the only one who made it to this castle.
That can't be good.
Goofy.
Oh, right. I gotcha. You mean while we're in other worlds, we can't let on where we're from, huh? We gotta protect the world border.
Order.
Right, world border.
Alright, seems easy enough.
Oh, I guess we'll need new duds when we get there, huh?
Cool. Whoa, what's all the machinery sounds? Whoa, it's like a garage. Awesome. Let's see, hidden Mickey, hidden Mickey, hidden Mickey, hidden Mickey. Another one. Maybe one more, we didn't catch that one. Sheesh. I'd like to know how many Mickeys there are in this entire little scene here.
Hello up there. Gotta get to know
Another one. Anyway.
you.
It's Chip and Dale! Who'd have known they'd be good mechanics? Anyway. Looks like we're being carried to the ship. Upside down for some reason. Donald's like, "Rrrr." And Pluto's joined us too. Alright, this is it. spaceship's gonna be awesome. We got it. We're going on a ride. Did not see that coming. Alright, we're off on an adventure now. Let's go. And anyway, another meanwhile. A little more of a calmer scene.
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
Cool little puppet-like things. Yeah, I think, I'm just gonna say this right now, I think, whoa, storm.
Oh no, the raft!
Right, we gotta save the raft. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say this. I'm pretty sure this is the only time ever in the entire series that they acknowledge the fact that Sora has like a family and his own little home. Because in Kingdom Hearts 2, they never mentioned like that mother-like figure you heard, or anything like that. It's just like they just disappeared off the face of the Earth. Or whatever planet this is. Oh well. See, it looks like he sailed out to Destiny Islands and whoa, big black orb in the sky.
Riku's boat.
It looks like Riku and Kairi also came here. And holy crap, shadows. Not good. Alright, now don't even bother attacking these things, because unlike that little magic dream sword we got, your wooden sword isn't going to do anything. So, we're gonna head up over here. But actually, you know what? I might as well take this now before next part. I'm gonna save my spot or save my place. I'll speed up though, because I don't want to waste time. Okay, okay. Sorry. Okay. There. All right, let's run. No. God, maybe I gotta increase the brightness because like I do edit the brightness so that it looks good for you guys. But when I'm first recording, it's like. I'm gonna have to change the brightness thing because I am getting lost in this darkness. It's like at least twice as dark as it is, like as you guys are seeing. Anyway, now you run towards the island where we fought Riku. The camera kind of changed a little bit, but now we do the cutscene.
Where's Kairi? I thought she was with you.
The door is open.
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside
How do you know
world.
about this?
What are you talking about? We gotta find Kairi.
Kairi's coming with us.
Okay.
Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents.
If we have any.
There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Whoa. Deja vu much?
Riku.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I believe you're being eaten up by dark quicksand. And it's spreading. Yeah, thanks a lot. The last thing I need is dark quicksand right now. Come on, reach! Reach! Nope, okay. We're screwed. But wait. What's this? Light. And behold. Riku's gone. Oh well. Finally, the jerk's gone at least. Keyblade. Keyblade. Oh, I wonder what this thing's called. Okay, yeah. Now we can start doing some damage. Hope these things will stay still for a little bit. There we go. Nice damage and experience. Awesome. You could actually stay here grinding for a while. Like, I think there's pretty much an endless supply of these, but I'll go for a quick bit until I get to my next level, because I think there's not too much left till next level. Come on. There we go. That was quick. Increase in defense. Nice going. Level 5. I think that's a good stopping point for now. Now, to progress the plot, you gotta run over back to where the secret place was Walko was talking about, but now it's that door again. And the door opens to a hole in a tree, I guess. Someone take what you get. Now, just walk to the end of the tunnel. Music was kind of quiet down. And get ready for your minds to be blown, folks. Even more so than the first part.
Kyrie!
Sora.
Now it's time for her to turn into a ghost. I don't think she's a ghost. Anyway. Now we kind of just fall down and oh boy, our island is... Okay, our island's just crap now. It's just all destroyed. So everything's being sucked in this black hole-like thing and we turn around. Oh, look who's back. It's the dark side, everyone. But I think we're a little bit more prepared for him now after a couple more leveling. Now he does have a new attack now. This one we already know. He just fires those light beams. I'm just gonna start wailing on his hand as always. Come on, get some nice experience. But he does have a new attack where he'll pull up a giant gravity orb and they'll just start raining down from the they'll start raining down from the skies and you just have to keep moving. But I'm just gonna keep hitting him and oh, looks like he's doing that Heartless Well attack again. Come on, there we go. You know, I think I'm gonna try and do it now. Yes, there we go. And every time you pull off the combo, you see I get a little +2 tech point. Good experience, and it does like 10 times as damage when you hit his head. I think he has 300 health, but I don't know. I'll have to work on that statistic stuff later. Go on, get rid of you guys. Okay, he's about to do his last attack. I'm just gonna... This is a new attack. But I guess we won't get to see it. Well, that's a shame, but we killed him. That was actually a lot easier. Okay. Shoot, he's being stuck in the black hole. Crap. Stay strong, Sora. Hold on to the end. I didn't mean make it the end now. You know what? Okay, I'm Lucky Jack 20 doing the Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts, and this is how you do a cliffhanger ending.